Ladies and gentlemen, this is an article that came out in the New York Post October 20th, 2018. New York employers are squarely blaming a raging drug plague for much of the trouble they have filling jobs in one of the tightest labor markets in a generation. More local prospective workers are testing positive for substance abuse or showing up stoned for work, according to industry analysis. And even as weed is legalized in some places or viewed as more socially acceptable, it's not just marijuana job impairment side effects that bother these hiring managers. The abuse of hard drugs such as cocaine and methamphetamines has exploded and further threatens productivity. Now, I know that's one of the biggest complaints these jobs are having is, you know, their productivity is constantly dropping. And that's so, people are just showing up for work high. It's normal in today's climate. Many jobs in New York City now take 60 days or more to fill. 30% of the openings in New York City for registered nurses, bartenders, delivery drivers, program managers, and machine operators that are posted on professional job webs go unfilled for 60 days or more, according to the employment portals. A 2018 report by Quest Diagnostics revealed a 150% increase from 2013 to 2017 of methamphetamine's positivity rates for workers tested in the wider New York region, which covers New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Drug abuse rates overall for workers tested in New York State were 3.5% in 2017 compared with 3.2% a decade earlier. The Quest data analysis shows the drug plague comes as the local job market is very tight, with New York City unemployment rate at 4.1%, but of course they don't count the people that are no longer looking. And the Labor Department said the job openings in August topped a record 7 million nationwide, with a number of openings exceeding job seekers by 902,000, as the national unemployment rate stands at a 49-year low of 3.7%. But always remember, the numbers the government puts out is always lowballing and disingenuous. It's not a real true number. Analysis believe there is a direct connection between drug impairment workers and employers' inability to fill slots. Now that the economic considerations of this are real, it is time for a fresh look at what is happening in this area of drug testing, said Peter C. Earle, an economist at the American Institute for Economic Research. Today, some analysts believe as many as 25% or more applicants for some jobs in New York City are failing drug tests, reflecting a broader national pattern. Analysts estimate that tests are conducted by as many as 50% of New York City's employers. This is why they're talking about dropping drug tests now, because so many people are failing. We know who's failing these drug tests, y'all. It's a huge issue, said Earle, adding that through changing attitudes towards marijuana, complicate perspectives on That substance abuse of hard drugs by workers should be a no-no for employers. These changing patterns and geographical variations may challenge the ability of employers to anticipate the drug of choice for their workforce, or where to best focus their drug prevention efforts to ensure a safe and healthy work environment, said Barry Sample, uh, Senior Director at Quest Diagnostics. Substance abuse cut a wide swath. New York's hospitality sector is an example. Andrew Ridgey, executive director of the New York City Hospitality Alliance, said some employees can slip up in a high pressure, alcohol fueled atmosphere of restaurants and, bars and restaurants. I know what he's saying, you know. Plus, I think they have a fear of customers coming in and clearly see your workers are high, which I have seen before. I've walked in places of employment and seen, just looked at their eyes, and I know damn well they're working high. No shows at work or staff turning up on the job strung out or high on pot are not uncommon in the industry. We have people in the business who certainly struggle. Reggie told the Post. Well, people strung out on jobs. Look, I saw this. We always seen this. Come on. When have we not seen people high on jobs? I've always, even before this drug plague was prevalent. I'm just thinking back. I have been I have been in restaurants and looked at waiters and waitresses, and I knew they were high. I knew. I have been at gas stations and the gas station attendants are high. I mean, I can think of numerous places that I've been to, even cashiers. I remember a couple of times I went in stores and I could clearly tell the cashier was high. So, I mean, we've seen these things before, just like we can dig up all of these videos on YouTube. So, people being high on jobs really is nothing new in this country. But I think the number of people that we see now is a lot greater than we seen years ago, because of the drug addiction that's going on. But please tell me what you think of these employees and executives that are failing drug tests, not only in New York, but all around the country. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.